Hello, Lee Mallett from Mallett Buildings. Coming early today because I got to go out of town. I'm going to replay this at 4 o'clock. If you call in, you can call verbally to my building specialist for the Tiger Cash or wait tomorrow. I'll be here all the rest of the week. But I had to do this because I got to get out and I wanted to go over some things because we've got some new specials going on that I want to talk about, plus some of the other things. So we'll start out what we always start out with lately.
3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11.
Folks, I play that every time because I think I can't say enough about be careful behind the tubular steel. You don't want this to happen to you. This is crazy stuff. That material is not designed for Louisiana or Texas. It is not going to make it through a hurricane. That's a 70-mile-an-hour wind. And look what it did to it. What you doing? All right. But anyway, let's continue on. This week, we always give back to the community, $500 discount, military personnel, healthcare workers, educators, first responders. Unlike my competitors, we give back every day. Always give back $1,000 Tiger Cash, but you got to come on and put Tiger Cash. And you won't be able to do that today unless you do it right now. And I had to go early. So come back tomorrow and I'll give you the Tiger Cash. We do that every day. Tiger Cash every day. You just got to ask for it. I'll give it to you, okay? Or call a building specialist, give you the deal, and then just come on tomorrow and I'll give you that Tiger Cash. All right, so we've got two specials running today. We've got the value building special, which I just came up with. This is the 2-year workmanship warranty, $29,999, 30 by 50 by 12, 40 by 60 by $39,999. You got 25 years of experience from us. We're state licensed residential commercial contractors, Louisiana, Texas, licensed engineer on staff, registered engineering firm, and you get my personal cell phone number. Compared to this one-on-one service, you can call the owner. Big difference, big difference. But anyway, this is what a value comes. This is what my competitors sell, okay? Now you got one of them, he's going to say, well, I give 10-year workmanship warranty. He ain't been in business but 4 years. How does he give you 10-year workmanship warranty? It's ridiculous. But anyway, this is what they do. I will put this price. Remember, that's $29,000, $30,000. You still get $1,000 cash if you call in on the Tiger Cash, which means you're at $28,999 or $38,999. And you get a signing bonus if you come in and sign the building. Now, this is what my competitors sell. It is called the value building. I'm not a big fan of them. We make them and build them because our competitors do them. But the value is in this building. I'll go to the other one. The Mallett Elite. The Mallett Elite building right now, put the ad. You can buy the Mallett Elite for $46,999. Now, you say, but that value building is $28,999. But it ain't going to have 3-foot truss spacing, 9-foot post spacing, 5-on-12 roof pitch, 2 10-by-10 roll-up doors, post protectors, insulated windows, concrete slabs, 6-inch, gutters, roof and wall is included, 26-gauge metal. I'll go down the line. The difference, folks, is you're getting so much more value, okay? My competitors do not sell this type of product. They only sell what I call the value building. Now look at this. With all this as being the elite building for $46,999, but look what else I threw in the deal. I gave you foam insulation, which is worth $14,000 if you call and get somebody to do that building for you. So let's say you bought that $27,000 or $29,000 building. That $29,000 building, you'd have to add 14 to that, so now you're at 43. Then you add the building package, that's another $8,000. That building, the value building, would cost you more than this building. You're looking at $30,000 worth of value when I give you this. And then look what all you're getting by buying the elite package. My competitors are selling you product that's not in comparison to this product. And this, till Christmas, this particular special, is going to get you this. Now go to what's in it. All right, this is what we got in this elite building. Now, show me what's in the sale building. Look at the things you get. Now go to the other. Okay, now this is, okay, go to this. This is all you get. This is what my competitors are selling, folks. 2x6 trusses, post 10 feet apart, post 5 foot apart. They're not giving you one roll-up door, 2x6 trusses. I mean, folks, this is not an elite building. And it seems cheap till you put the value on it. Okay? Let's go back to the elite. Look what you get in the Elite. Before I give you the two packages, the electrical and the foam, how do we do that? We're electrical contract. My competitors are not. We have our own foam insulation machine. My competitors are contracting it out. You see, my competitors are not expanding to take care of all the work. But look what you're going to get here. Gutters, 6-inch slab, not 4-inch like my competitors. Look at your truss spacing, post spacing, your pitch. You get 2 roll doors, not one. Zack screws, 145 mile an hour wind load. Now I put 145 mile an hour wind load on all my trusses on all 3 of my buildings. My competitors don't do that. 145 on every truss on any building I build. Why? We have a truss plan. My competitors don't. Now, you're going to see an ad in a little bit. Just remember, 24/7 access to the owner. And we have a building specialist on call 24 hours a day. 7 days a week to serve you. We're open Saturday till noon. My competitors are not. And we'll stay open all day Saturday and come Sunday after church, and we're glad to work with you. We want to help you. We want to be here for you. Okay? Now, when you start talking about, buildings, folks, you got to have this stuff. For instance, if you buy that other building they sell, it's not going to have control joints. That means you're possibly going to have problems. If you do, you're going to have cracks all over your slab. What's that worth? Let's continue on. You're going to get standard post protectors. I mean, go through some of this stuff. 5 on 12 roof pitch. Why is that value good? You're going to have a higher pitch. Water's going to get off your building. It's cosmetically prettier also, but it's off the water. 3-foot truss spacing. Do you think putting trusses 3 foot is better than putting them 5 feet? Of course it is. You can get way more, almost twice as many trusses. Then I'm going to put my posts 9 foot apart. I'm going to put more posts. My building is stronger. That is what you're paying for. Okay? It's not more expensive. It just has everything you need to withstand a storm, longevity, everything. Let's look at some more of this stuff. 2x8 scissor truck gives you more headroom. Standard in an Elite building. You can't get that with the values. But if you did, they're going to charge you. My competitors are not selling this product, and this is the product you need. I'm telling you, it's the best deal of all the deals, especially right now till Christmas. Why? Because I'm going to give you almost $30,000 worth of stuff with foam insulation and electrical. If you go hire an electrical engineer or a guy on 50, they're going to charge you $7, $8 a square foot. You can call and check. Foam, I've looked at this pack. 1,500 square feet, it's about $14,000. So folks, besides getting the best building in the business with all these things, you get almost $30,000 worth of stuff. Why? Because we have our own machines. We're electrical contractors. My competitors can't compete. And none of them have been a licensed contractor as long as me. In fact, some of them, we'll show in a minute, are still breaking the law. And they all been convicted. So anyway, we also have kids. This week, forever and ever, until the market changes, we will sell, if you want to build it yourself, that's fine. I'll sell you a 30x50 12 kit for $15,999. It's fabricated. We have fabricated the trusses here. We pack the buildings here. Everything is done here. We buy our metal from Central, which we'll soon change that in the next 4 or 5 months. But anyway, you can buy a 30x50 for $15,999. Put it up yourself. That doesn't include concrete. Okay? You can get a 40x60 by 12 for $18,999. And that is the value package. That's what my competitors sell. But you can always upgrade to an Elite or a Signature. But basically, we got this program too. If you need to, look, don't hold back on buying your building. Come lock in your prices. How? The Mallet Savings Plan. $3,000 down, 18-month price protection, 3-month extensions, 0% interest, and pay as little as much as you like. What does that mean? You come in here, we're going to design that building, we're going to lay out, we're going to tie it up, that's the price you're going to pay for it. And you can send as much money as you want until you pay it. You can do this for 2 years, 3 years. I don't care until you get all the money to pay for it. Or you can come in, if some money comes in, you can buy it then. But your dream building is coming. It's done, it's designed. You are going to get your building. It is coming. Okay? Here we go again. I always like to do this. Let me tell you why. These tubular people are selling product that is not, it's substandard to the Hurricane. It won't meet the criteria for Hurricane, folks. But watch this. That's a 70-mile-an-hour wind.
3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11. Tower clear.
Your eyes did not deceive you. A 70-mile-an-hour wind took that. Now they run, you know, it goes back. I guess I kind of put them, and I put my competitors who do pole barns. They call them pole barns. I don't build pole barns. But the people we compete with are kind of like them. They're not concerned about the longevity. They want to sell a building. They're not in for the long term. They haven't been there long enough to know if they're even going to make it. You know, the average is across the world that if you're not in business 6 years, you got to go see if we find if they're going to make it. I've seen 5 companies go bankrupt in the last 26 years who thought they were going to make it. And every time they went bankrupt, people got hurt. And that's what we're trying to stop here. How? The 5 red flags. How many years in business goes Secretary of State? Licensure, you want a licensed residential contractor. A home improvement cannot build a new structure. Okay? Contractor violations. They've been convicted. That's a big red flag. Do you want to do business with somebody who's broke state law? I would think not. But if you do, take your chances. Reviews. I have over 500 on the BB and Google. And come visit our facility. We'd love to take you on a tour. I mean, we'd love for you to come meet us. We'll take the 3D image. We'll design your building. It's a great, great thing, folks. All right, so let's start with this bunch. This just came out 6 days ago. We guarantee the personal touch of a true family-owned business that will always go the extra mile to meet your needs. Well, I'm a family-owned business too, if that's what we're talking about. Personal touch. Well, I don't see him putting his cell number, the owner. You got the owner's cell number here. That's a personal touch, I would think. Now, that value building, that's what this is. That's all they sell. I got a sale right now. Compare the prices and you'll see that we got him beat all day long. But is the value building what you really want? Go back, go back. Go back to the elite building. Right there, the sell at. This is what you need. Why? Don't you want the strongest building in the business when that hurricane comes through here? Don't you want somebody who's going to make sure that your slab doesn't start cracking by putting control joints? Don't you want those post protectors? Don't you want insulated windows that are made to beat the code? Don't you want to be able to have 24 access to the owner? Personal touch. That's a personal touch right there. How about the personal touch that I have a 24-hour building specialist on call 7 days a week? That's personal touch. Also, we're open here till noon every Saturday, and we'll stay here all day if you call and make an appointment. That's a personal touch. If you want to come on Sunday and make an appointment after church, we'll come up here too. That's a personal touch. My competitors have a way with words. It's not what you say, it's what you do. Just because you say it doesn't make it so. It's, you know, some people walk the walk, some people talk the talk. We walk the walk. We are here every Saturday till noon. We will stay after hours. We will come Sunday if whatever's convenient for you is a personal touch. And remember, 24/7, I have a building inspector, a building specialist who will answer your questions and try to help you with your building. Or you can call me. My cell number is 337-515-2154. Personal touch. Let's talk about personal touch. I don't think they even come close to being a personal touch compared to us. Nothing they do compares to us. All right, let's talk about these cats. They've only been in business approximately 4 years. I've only been a state licensed contractor for about 5 months, maybe 6. Why didn't he go get his license 3 years ago? Well, he got caught. He broke the law. He was forced to go and take the license, or the test, because I passed the law. And so he went and got his license in July of 24. Why didn't he go get it 3 years before? That's a really good question, isn't it? No, I had to force and change the law. They got caught, and there's some more stuff. The guys that get their license, they get in trouble too. You can't change that tiger on that stripe, or stripe on that tiger. I'm telling you. But they've been convicted. That's my place. They operate out of this little building. Where is the resources for these people to be getting these kind of down payments from you folks? They're going to drive up in a brand new truck and act like they're big dogs. That's what they do. Go visit that. It's ridiculous, in my opinion. Go. And then you got these cats. These aren't even licensed. I've already turned them in. I'm going to turn them in again. Folks, they can't build this. The law won't allow him. He does not have he's not a licensed he's not a licensed residential contractor. He's not. And he calls them pole barns. Number one, I don't build pole barns. They got rid of poles a long time ago. But this is nothing but a value. But the problem is, he can't build these. He's not licensed. We catch him because look, he's not licensed. Right here. He's not a licensed contractor. He don't have nothing. He is operating illegally. He's only been in business since 2019 without a license. This guy's got no license. And he's been caught, and I think there's some other stuff coming. But he's been convicted. Why would you want to do business with someone who's operating illegally? If they get on you, if you're building that and we catch him, they're going to shut your job down. He won't be able to finish building the building. And you're stuck. That's what they do, folks. Here's a review. 2 complaints in the last 3 years. 2 complaints closed last 12 months. It's crazy. Benny, go ahead. Here's proof the red flags are legitimate. Here we go. This guy got caught contractor fraud, and then, look right here, he got convicted. Home improvement registration, only been in business 4 years, convicted. Next. Next one. He's been charged, contractor fraud. Then you got these 2, contractor fraud, been convicted by the LSMBC. Folks, that's what these you need to be careful of these people. These people do not care if your building goes down in a storm. They do not care. They just don't care. They care about one thing, how fast they can take your money. All these people have been convicted of breaking contractor law. Southern Style Barns, spoke to them a minute ago. S&S Steel, Precision Metal, Ranger Buildings, Beck Industries, Reeds. They've all been convicted. You can go find it just like me. I know they get mad when I tell everybody the truth about these cats, but it's the truth. It really is. Next. Why shouldn't you trust tubular steel? Here we go again.
3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11. Tower clear.
Well, it speaks for itself, folks. Your eyes don't deceive you. What you don't need to buy this stuff unless you want to see something like this happen. It's terrible. This is what holds them down. They'll put it down by even a slab, and they'll anchor it with these little nails, or they'll use what's the other one? They'll use a rod. There's another one took off. Look at that. Next, Rust. Just the steel boys and the tubular boys. The only thing holding those buildings down is the anchor. And I've told y'all over and over again, this is the corrosion that occurs, even on stainless steel, which is eventually going to happen on your building. Here's our uplift protection. We're the only people that do that. We run cables because we're running cables all the way around. Okay? And basically, I transferred the dead weight. We had one of them at Southern. He tried to get on there and tried to make a fool. He made a fool of himself because what he said didn't make any sense. Trying to convince you that if you put a little piece of rebar here in the middle of the concrete, all this weight was transferred. That's absurd. But that's what you get when you deal with someone who doesn't really know what they're doing and make those kind of statements. Okay? It just doesn't make any sense. Here you go. Here's where we put the moisture barrier down. As you can see, we're attaching these cables all over these buildings, all to we've created a grid of cables. Then the concrete sits on top of all these cables. So there's weight on every point of the cable. And then that's tied to the outer perimeter of the building, which is how you get the uplift. Not the way Corey at Southern Buildings. That was ridiculous. That was a joke. Here you go. See all the cables? And then we talk about giving back to the community. We've been pounding on this because I believe it's very important that you do business with someone who gives back to the community. Why would it not be better to give back, do business with one who's been in the business the longest, state license, no violations, builds the best building in the business, and we do because nobody else builds an elite building, and we give back. We give back to a lot of people. We give back every day, and then we give back to all these people. Not once a year, all the time. My competitors are not doing that. So we ask you to take that into consideration. Do you want to do business with a company that gives back and it's not out of state like some of them? but who's been in business 26 years, not 3 or 4 years like some of them, who's never been convicted of violating state law like almost all of them. So take that into consideration, please. That's enough. I done played it enough. I'm getting tired of watching, but I'll keep playing it. I'll tell you right now. But look, I have to. This will be replayed at 4 o'clock. I had to go out of town unexpectedly, and I'll be back tomorrow, and then I'll be going live. But look, thank y'all for listening. Take into consideration some of the things I'm trying to teach y'all. Not teach you, but show you about what you need to be wary of when it comes to the 5 flags and some of the things that goes on with some of these guys. But you can call me at 337-515-2154. That's a personal touch. Okay? Or call our office at 337-214-0428. Once again, thank you for listening. I'll be back tomorrow live. Today I went live early. I know most of y'all probably didn't realize, but I went live and I had it taped and I played for